Do you also feel, why don't I remember the right word at the right time? Knowing a lot of words but still not being able to use them, stop. You have enough clothes. You just don't know that you really have them and you can use them. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Are you also that kind of person who thinks that you know a lot of words, but while talking you just forget them? You always read, listen, try to remember words, but while speaking you are at a loss for words. Do you also feel, why don't I remember the right word at the right time? In spite of knowing many words, why am I not able to use them? Why am I not able to remember them at the correct time? Does this sound like you? Do you just forget words? Then you have come to the right place. In this video, I will be talking about how to utilize all the words that you know effectively. Also, I will demonstrate an activity on how you can remember words and how to practice remembering words. So, watch the video till the end. Now, let's get into today's video. See, knowing a lot of words but still not being able to use them is similar to somebody complaining, I have a lot of clothes in my wardrobe, but still they end up saying, I do not have enough clothes to wear. What to wear? I need to buy more clothes. Stop. You have enough clothes. You just don't know that you really have them and you can use them. They are just hiding under the pile of clothes and they are not visible to you. Unless you open your wardrobe and check now and then, you won't know what exactly you have. Slowly, you will forget that you ever bought that dress or that dress is sitting in your wardrobe and you just forget about it. What happens is you actually have a lot of clothes with you, but you keep purchasing again and again and piling up, and the clothes that you already have just sit idle in some corner of your wardrobe and you totally forget about them. Unless you open your wardrobe once a while, check for whatever clothes you have, try to pair them with different accessories, sometimes with jacket or sometimes with a scarf, sometimes with something else. Only then you will know that you actually have these many options, you actually have these many clothes, and you are able to use the same clothes for different occasions in different styles. Then you will realize that you actually do have a lot of clothes and you can use them effectively without having a mentality that I do not have anything to wear or I do not have enough clothes to wear. I am just repeating the same clothes again and again, right? So that same thing happens with English vocabulary. The wardrobe is your brain. You already know a lot of words that you have encountered while reading or listening, but you are not using them in your speaking practice. That is why they just sit there and it is like they are useless. So, it is important that once a while you open your vocabulary dictionary and brush up the words that you know. It's not enough if you just remove and end up cramming the word. You need to use them in your speaking practice. You should try to play with words in different contexts. Try and use the synonyms of the same word in different situations, different contexts. What you can do is you can write down. Writing is the best activity by which you will be able to remember the words for longer. And whenever you have a conversation and you encounter a chance to use the word, it immediately pops out of your memory and you will be able to use them in your speaking practice. While speaking, you do not have enough time to stop and remember words. That is the reason you can try practicing writing those words, because while writing, you have enough time to think, frame sentences, and use whatever word that comes to your mind. Now, I will demonstrate a couple of examples of how you can do this very same activity. Take a book, whatever book you have, and a pen. I mean, the book that you have reserved for your English learning, and just try to recollect a time when you had been to some place that you like very much. Now, try to describe this activity in your book. Just write down your experience and try to play with words. Try to recollect all the words that you know can fit into this scenario. I will demonstrate and show you. Okay. So I had been to Goa last month. I lived in this amazing place. The hotel room was stunning. The view from my balcony was breathtaking. The food was so tasty. No, I could actually use the food was delicious. Okay, the food was delicious. We had been sightseeing and I just found it to be an amazing. No, wait, what else can I use instead of amazing? I can use incredible. Yes, the experience was incredible. The bike ride was splendid. I would definitely recommend this place to everyone so that even they can have a marvelous experience. Just notice how I have used the word amazing. It is the same word and I have used synonyms of amazing. So I have just tried to bring out whatever vocabulary or synonyms of amazing that I know. I have tried to use all of them in describing this experience. For example, instead of just using amazing every time, I have tried to use words like stunning, breathtaking, marvelous, incredible, splendid. There are other synonyms of amazing like wonderful, alluring. Try and use them too if you want. So, let me give you another simple example. You can describe a situation where you had been very happy. So, let me again write it down. One of my friends from childhood came over to meet me. I was meeting her after a span of 10 years, and I was pleasantly surprised to see her. We spoke a lot about our childhood days, and I was on cloud nine. When I was with her, the time just flew. I was glad to know of all the positive changes that had happened in her life. She was equally delighted, and our conversation went on throughout the night. Before leaving, she just told me how elated she was and how our interaction made her feel that she was over the moon. Guess which words, synonyms I have used in this example? In this example, I have used whatever synonyms of happy I am able to recollect. For example, I used words like delighted, elated, glad, over the moon, and cloud nine. As in how you keep practicing these words, writing down these words, trying to use them in different contexts and situations, it stays in your memory longer, and in the next conversation, they will just pop out of your mind. You can do the same thing, right? You can write down something of this kind. Try and use whatever words you know and you feel that you need to use them in your next conversation. Write them out like this. Make a paragraph, and every single time, try to use them in a creative manner so that next time when you encounter a situation where you can fit these words, you would definitely be able to use them because you will remember them. I hope you found this explanation clear and useful. Try to use this technique and see if it works with you. It worked with me. That's all for today's video. Thank you for so much for watching today's video. Did you like it? If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Do subscribe to my channel if you like my content. I will see you soon in another video. Thank you. Bye.